Hello guys, this is Berke. Today I want to talk about world news. By the way, I didn't decide YouTube channel concept, so if you have any idea, please share with me on comment. First one is International Women's Day. Let's begin. International Women's Day, Duchess of Sussex surprises school children. The Duchess of Sussex surprised an entire school of children to mark International Women's Day, although she didn't realize her visit was unexpected. Ahead of the day, the Duchess of Sussex met the pupils, the kingdom in East London on Friday. There was a lot of screaming, cheering and some cheeky statements from pupils who may be giving the Duke something to worry about. Another news from coronavirus, which is very sad because we didn't find a cure about that. One good news about women and children. Women seem to be less likely to die from coronavirus than men, and children appears to be less likely to die than other age groups. Most people will get a mild infection, but the pattern is clear the most severe cases. So what's going on? All the information we have is coming from a massive study by the Chinese Centers of Disease Control. It looked at 44,000 people and showed 2.8% of infected men died compared with 1.7% of women, and 0.2% of children and teenagers died compared with nearly 15% of people over the age of 80s. Are women and children less likely to catch coronavirus? There are two ways explained to finding, actually. Either these groups are less likely to be infected in the first place, or their bodies are more able to cope with the virus. Normally with new viruses circulating, everybody gets infected. That's important point, says Dr. Bharat Pankania from the University of Exeter. This is because there is so immunity to the virus as nobody has been exposed to it before. Although in the very early stage of an outbreak, children may be less likely to catch the virus. One reason we haven't seen so many cases in children is they are protected at the beginning of outbreaks. Parents keep children away from the sick, said Dr. Natalie McDermott from King's College London. Another coronavirus is from Italy. Actually, this is 1 hour ago we reached that information. Northern Italy quarantines 60 million people. Italy has placed up to 60 million people under quarantine as it battles to contain the spread of coronavirus. Anyone living in Lombardy and 14 other central and northern provinces will need special permission to travel. Milan and Venice are both affected. Prime Minister Giuseppe Conte also announced the closure of schools, gyms, museums, nightclubs and other venues across the whole country. The measures, the most radical taken outside China, will last until 3 April. Italy has seen the largest number of coronavirus infections in Europe, with the number of confirmed cases jumping by more than 1,200 to 5,768 on Saturday. The strict new quarantine measures affect a quarter of the Italian population and center on the rich northern part of the country that powers its economy. The death toll in Italy passed 230, with official reporting more than 336% death in 44 hours ago. Last one is space. The American Space Agency has new name for the rover. It will be sending to the Red Planet this summer. To date, the project has been known only by its code name Mars 2020. From now on, it will be referred as the Perseverance Rover. The name came out to school's competition that drew 28,000 entries. The Perseverance Rover will begin the process of trying to bring rocks back to Earth for study. It will travel through an equatorial crater looking for the best samples it can catch, retrieved by a later mission. Scientists think this will be best approach to establishing whether or not life has ever existed on Mars. NASA naming competition asked children to submit their favorite name along with a supporting 150-word essay. An army volunteers, educators, professionals, and space enthusiasts was employed to whittle down the avalanches of ideas into a more manageable shortlist of 9 on which the public was then asked to vote. NASA's Director of Science, Thomas Zurbuchen, announced the winner on Thursday. The name Perseverance was suggested by Alexander Matter, a 13-year-old student from Virginia. That's all, guys. Thank you for watching.